Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says direct connection between administration and public is important for development. Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh exhorts NCC cadets to dream big and take the country to newer heights. Health and Family Welfare Ministry issues revised guidelines for management of COVID-19 in children. And Department of Food and Public Distribution develops roadmap to roll out online storage management in the country. As the number of COVID-19 cases are rising fast in several parts of the country, we appeal our listeners to be vigilant and get fully vaccinated and help others, including children between 15 and 18 years, to get vaccinated. With the new Omicron variant of coronavirus causing concern, please continue to follow these 3 simple steps to stay safe. Wear a face mask, maintain 6 feet for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact National Helpline numbers 011-2397-8046 and 1075 and State Helpline number 1800-345-0019. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said that aspirational districts are eliminating the barriers to the progress of the country, and history is being made in these districts. Interacting with district magistrates of the country through video conferencing, he said that these districts are now becoming accelerators of growth with their efforts. He highlighted that convergence is a major reason for the success being seen in the aspirational districts. Modi said that a direct connection between the administration and the public is important for development in aspirational districts. He stressed that technology and innovation are important aspects of this campaign. During the meeting, the Prime Minister took direct feedback about the progress and present status of implementation of government schemes and programs in the districts. The interaction will help review the performance and ascertain the challenges that are being faced. It was aimed at achieving saturation of various schemes by various departments into districts in mission mode in convergence with all stakeholders. Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh today virtually interacted with the cadets of National Cadet Corps (NCC) taking part in the Republic Day Camp 2022. Singh lauded the youth organization for instilling into its cadets the qualities of a leader, soldier, artist, musician, and above all, a good human being, making them a complete person. He commended NCC for developing the qualities of its cadets so that they create their own paths and give new direction to society. He urged the cadets to find purpose in life and take inspiration from many NCC alumni who made a mark in society by adopting the qualities of unity, discipline, truthfulness, courage, harmony, and leadership taught at the organization. Terming hard work as the key to success, the minister urged the NCC cadets to strive for a new dawn of progress from petty jealousies and soul-sapping prejudices of regions, religions, caste, and classes. Health and Family Welfare Ministry has issued revised comprehensive guidelines for the management of COVID-19 in children and adolescents. The ministry has recommended not to use antivirals or monoclonal antibodies for children less than 18 years of age, irrespective of the severity of infection. It is also recommended that anticoagulants should not be used on regular basis. The guidelines state that self-medication of steroids must be avoided and use of steroids are harmful in asymptomatic and mild cases of COVID-19. It further added that steroids must be given in hospitalized and critically ill COVID-19 cases under strict supervision. It said steroids should be used at the right time in the right dose and for the right duration. The guidelines mention that children with asymptomatic infection or mild disease should receive routine child care and eligible children should be administered appropriate vaccination. Meanwhile, the Health Ministry has said that all COVID vaccination, including precautionary dose, should be deferred by 3 months after recovery from coronavirus infection in case of an individual having lab test proven COVID-19 illness. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Department of Food and Public Distribution, with its principal agency, Food Corporation of India, has developed a roadmap to roll out online storage management (OSM) in the country. The OSM envisages putting in place a single source of information for the food grains stored in the country for the central pool through integrating state portals with the central portal. In a statement, the Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution said the OSM will develop an ecosystem of storage management applications across the decentralized procurement states, each being capable of capturing the minimum storage specifications. In a meeting held yesterday, it was emphasized that the states shall build their respective portals in a collaborative mode to ensure that the best practices can be imbibed and disseminated among the states. In a major boost to promote precision farming in India, the Union Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare has issued guidelines to make drone technology affordable to the stakeholders of this sector. The guidelines of submission on agricultural mechanization have been amended, which envisages granting up to 100% of the cost of agricultural drone or 10 lakh rupees, whichever is less, as grant for purchase of drones by the Farm Machinery Training and Testing Institutes, ICAR institutes, Krishi Vigyan Kendras and state agriculture universities for taking up large-scale demonstrations of this technology on the farmers' fields. The farmers' producers' organizations would be eligible to receive grant up to 75% of the cost of agricultural drone for its demonstrations on the farmers' fields. The financial assistance and grants would be available until March 31, 2023. The drone operations are being permitted by Ministry of Civil Aviation and Director General of Civil Aviation through the conditional exemption route. Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee (NPCC) organized a two-day state-level training program which concluded yesterday at Dimapur District Congress Committee Office Complex. During the first day of the program, NPCC President K. Terrier delivered his presidential address and also covered the entire spectrum of state and centre politics and the diabolic policy of the regional parties in cahoots with BJP in Nagaland. On the second day, retired Lieutenant Colonel B.S. Shekhawat talked on the topic Rejuvenating INC at Crossroads, which was followed by a talk on organizational structure of INC, upcoming organizational elections and membership drive, and bullying booth management by General Secretary, NPCC, in charge of organization and training, Captain G.K. Zimomi. A total of 110 delegates comprising of PCC officials and representatives from all 12 district Congress committees attended the training program. Participation certificate was also handed out to the delegates. Chief Minister Nipirio attended a valedictory program of the Task Force for Music and Arts DAFMA Art Residency held today at Dopema village. Rio commended DAFMA on this wonderful initiative which supports artistic exchange and nurtures experimentation. Chief Minister Rio further congratulated the artists and extended best wishes for all their artistic endeavour. And now 20 News, here are main points again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says direct connection between administration and public is important for development. Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh exhorts NCC cadets to dream big and take the country to newer heights. Health and Family Welfare Ministry issues revised guidelines for management of COVID-19 in children. And Department of Food and Public Distribution develops roadmap to roll out online storage management in the country. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.